Good morning. Hope you're having a great day. Today, we're not going to go over a demo. We're not going to use a script. Today, I'm just going to show you exactly what we can do with AI tools. At W3MCT, we're here to help your business scale with AI and Web3 solutions. Now, that doesn't mean you have to all of a sudden change your entire business strategy, infrastructure, or anything like that. Sometimes it's just a conversation. Sometimes it's just an AI workshop. Maybe just to see if there are ways you can find, integrate AI into your business today. But not just in your business for yourself, but also for the satisfying your customers and helping them reach a solution with better accuracy, increased speed, and allowing you and your team to increase productivity when it comes to solving problems. And so at W3MCT, we use AI tools. And one of our favorite AI tools allows us to create ideas and allows us to take ideas and transition them into production ready businesses. You see, at W3MCT, I build out business systems. These aren't just websites, these aren't just AI chatbots. This is an entire business system. So if you're someone right now that has an idea and you don't know how to go to market with that idea, or you have an idea as a per and you're wondering, well, maybe I need a place to send my customers to. How can I manage this? And one of the coolest things that AI can do is really showcase prototypes as well for customers. Just recently, I had the opportunity to help a new mom. And this was actually, let me just go to this project. And this was really cool because she's a pediatric occupational therapist, I believe, OT, new mom. And she had this idea about milestone, well, milestone messaging. And she's home with her newborn and she's getting messages from people across her community or across her network asking her about child development, routines, milestones, anything related to her profession. Well, now that she's at home, she wants to see, hey, is there a way that I can provide value to these people, but also make something out of it, right? So it's not that I feel like I'm draining myself providing help. And so they reached out to me and gave me this idea. We got together, did my requirements gathering, and we came up with milestone messaging. And this is a place where, now she has a place to send her customers. She can charge, right? Start at a $39 monthly subscription, allow people to go and interact with her website. And at the same time, she can do this right from home. And I was able to do this in just an afternoon. And she was overwhelmed with joy when, like, I mean, that was really it for me. It was amazing to see someone just so thankful, right? And then not even thankful about the the product and the service and grateful, but just like happy because she was just like, this was a thought I had and I wrote it down in my notebook, and I was talking to ChatGPT about it, but I didn't know where else to go. I didn't know what else to take. And so that's why you can provide these solutions to people. And and I'm just like, now go out there and tell people what you have, right? Let people know about your service. And this helps to build confidence. So I bring this up because Normally, this would take months, weeks, to kind of get something off the ground and running. And with AI tools, we can get people's ideas into production ready web applications in minutes. And so, one of the other projects that we built here at W3MCT using Lovable as well, we went over the so this is one of my favorite tools. Now, I'm a little bit biased with this one because we built this out, my son and I, to help with our card collection. And a friend of mine has a lot of cards, and they were like, hey, how can we keep tabs of our collection? If I want to go sell them or I want to get them graded, I don't know what to do. And I was just like, man, that's actually a really good idea because if you were a 90s kid, coming up and you got some Kobe Bryant's or Jordan cards or Pokemon cards, they might be, a little bit more valuable than you think. You end up might finding out you got a six-figure card, five-figure card, four-figure card, who knows, right? Three-figure card, two-figure, it doesn't matter, right? You can find out the value. And normally that's the process for that can be tedious. And to get something graded, it can take 20, 30, 60, 90 days. It can take a very long time. And before you get something graded, how do you know if it's even worth getting it graded? How do you know if it's something that can help you? So we came up with My Collect AI. And My Collect AI is just an AI powered grading tool. And it's for collectors. So we also created the free guide for this, right? The collector's card grading cheat sheet. And it will go into understanding about grading, the condition factors of how it's graded, how to take really good photos, and so forth. And so I can show you really quickly. Let me sign in here. Okay, so this is one of our collections, and you can see here. So when you sign in, this is your collection page. And to view your collection, you have it right here. And so we were taking pictures of different cards just to see if making sure that the AI is working properly, which it is. You can just take a simple picture and then you have your cards. Like I just found out about this, potential old, what was this? I think it was like a Burger King Pokemon card or something like that. Metal card that we had. I mean, and we get all of this analysis, all of this data right here to let us know, hey, but that's the value of it. It's really cool. I mean, to me, it's cool. It may not be cool to other people, but to me, this is really cool. This is another one. So I have these like American heritage cards, and I don't know anything about the card, but I found out that this one here is worth like 20 bucks, and well, it's telling me, well, it's definitely not worth getting this card graded. And because I probably will spend more on getting it graded than the value of it afterwards. And so that wouldn't be something to get graded, right? But what happens if you have a card? So we can sort this out, and let's go sort this out by highest value first, right? So the card on our homepage is this Michael Jordan Fleer card this card's actually still in the plastic when we took this picture, still in the sleeve. And it's letting us know that, well, you know what? This is definitely worth grading because this is the current raw value of it. And after getting it graded, you could potentially, some of these ones, a PSA 10, 9, 8, right? 8,000, 2,000, 650 at these grades. And our AI is telling us, excuse me, our AI is telling us that, well, hey, from what we can see, this is an estimated overall condition score of 8, saying that, well, if we can get a PSA 8 or higher, we're looking at a $650 value. That is a 71% return on investment when it comes to grading. And so that's a really good idea to go maybe look into that. Or you just can want to just share this with your friends, right? So the cool thing about this, once you scan your collection on here, you can just go ahead and say public collection, and it gives you a link. So you can go ahead and copy that link. Let's go and put that link in right here, and it will bring you to the public version of your collection. So now if you're out and about, or if you're, just want to showcase what you have, I have my blocker on. But if you want to showcase what you have, let me turn off my third-party cookies blocker. I keep blocking. There we go. Okay. And, oops, excuse me. There we go. And then so you have your collection here, and it's readily available. You can see the pictures are loading up. You can see here the Michael Jordan Excellent Mint. We have plenty of Jordans that we were scanning, and so forth. So another thing we also built here at W3MCT. Let me show you some other projects. Go to my dashboard. Another project that we built is AuthentiSeal, and we actually submitted this project into the Solana hackathon, and we'll see the results if this project gets selected for anything. But this is a blockchain verified certificate of authenticity, and it allows a user to issue a certificate of authenticity for your product. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign in to hold on. There we go. Okay, so when you sign into your account with AuthentiSeal, it's an AI powered, it issues a new certificate of authenticity for your product. And so we have our serial number, so you can just click generate. It will generate the serial number right for you. Say we have a creative sneaker, okay, or you can just say like creative art canvas, or tattoo, or like whatever product. We select our category. Okay, we can do our AI write-up. You just click the button right here. It automatically gives you the description, and it writes it out for you. So while that's loading up and then writing down our description, we have the ability to select now the certificate theme. So we have luxury. You can see here it's changing, modern, minimal, and we also have a tech futuristic style. Oh, you know what? I forgot to write. All right, canvas. That's on me. Okay, and then so here now you have the option to submit and upload your pictures for the product, the physical attributes, and so forth. And then you can store it on chain as well after you go ahead and connect your wallet. We have to connect your wallet. You can see I have Solflare connected, set up, but I don't have it pinned. Let me pin it. Now, oops, I did that way too fast. So many different wallets. Let me just get this pinned here. Okay. Connect wallet. Phantom is installed. Oh, I gotta refresh the page. I can't do. I forgot. I can't do this from the dashboard. I'm sorry. I have to actually go to the website. I forgot. I don't know why I was drawing a blank. You cannot access your wallet through the dashboard that way. You actually have to go onto the app here. Go ahead and do that. Awesome. Okay, now let me show you. You can see here we're in dev mode, just so you know. It shows the Solana price. Connect wallet. Also see wallets detected. It's not showing my. Oh, here we go. Okay. There we go. Now it's detected. I had it set up a certain way. Anyway, so now that my wallet's connected, okay, you can see now here, wallet connected. This is the amount of credits that I have. Okay, and this is what it will cost to do a full NFT. And this is the privacy mode NFT, just the text and hash only. This is visual inside the wallet, and it creates the certificate and mint the NFT. So we're not going to go through that process. I'll show you. But here, these are ones that are currently already on chain, and it shows that it's on chain right here. And we can also verify that. So we have this creative acrylic canvas certificate of authenticity minted as an NFT. This is the transaction QR code. This is the serial number. This is the photos that we uploaded of the image that our AI will use when it comes to verifying the authenticity of this product, right? Because now, especially with the Solana Seeker, the 108 megapixel camera really captures amazing detail. And we also have the option to add liquidity. So you can add liquidity back in. So you can have a Solana Sol plus stable coin to establish a floor value. So if someone, for example, buys this for like $100, you can give them the opportunity to say, hey, would you like to add some liquidity, some LP to it as well when we store it on the blockchain? Oh, well, why would I want to do that as a customer? Well, because it allows you the opportunity for asset growth, right? Because if you do have any type of belief and support of the Solana ecosystem, Solana network, and what it's capable of, and if there is a potential future of price appreciation, and you pair this right with stablecoin, $50 of USDC and $50 worth of Solana, okay, at bare minimum, you still have the value of, if Solana goes to zero, okay, you still have 50% value of the asset. Now, if Solana happens to increase in value paired with the stablecoin, this asset is now increasing in value, not specifically because the artist is awesome, but because it's a asset on the blockchain paired with Solana and the stablecoin, allowing it the opportunity to create its own value and potential growth outside of the potential value the of how the marketplace could perceive a product, right? Someone can see this piece of artwork and say, "Oh no, that's worth nothing." Someone can see this piece of artwork and say it's worth 100 million, right? And that is very subjective. But we can also take this artwork and say, "Hey, I'm going to put it on a blockchain and I'm going to have it established to the value that I sell it to the first user, I mean, to the first owner. And then that owner has the capability, if they want, to do an LP to their own asset. So now I have this hanging up on my wall. So I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna add some LP to that, right? Look, I'm gonna add some liquidity to this real world asset. And over time, if I believe into, in Solana, there's a potential that this painting on my wall can go from $100 to $150, or $200 value, or 2,000. So that is a really cool thing. And the best part about this, it doesn't have to just be a piece of art, right? It can be any creative product that now you can establish a floor value and create its asset on it. And that's why NFTs and the blockchain is going to be, amazing. And so we can still see that this is verifiable. Okay, if you want, you can check this mint, NFT mint, by simply just clicking here. It brings you to the Solana Explorer, and it shows you the uh, the artwork. Okay, now the verification needs to be verified. This token is not verified by independent validators. This doesn't mean it's a scam. Just double check if it's what you need. And so that's the really cool thing about this, right? So, and it's right here available for you on chain. And then we can show you. All right, so you get to some of the metadata for it, and my image isn't coming up because I had the third-party cookies blocked. But let me refresh this for you, and then you should be able to see the image here. Good. Also, okay, yeah. And this is AuthentiSeal XYZ, and we are still building out this application. There's so much more that we can do with it, but at the same time, creating certificate of authenticity for products and putting real world assets on chain is going to require a certificate of authenticity. And so at AuthentiSeal, I think this is a great opportunity for anyone to take a look at this. We are definitely looking at growing a team and building this out and turning AuthentiSeal, my Collect AI, all of these different products now, right, that we've built straight from our AI that now can become their own business. And so this is more than just a chatbot, right? This is giving people opportunities of choice and giving people options. And so, I mean, I've had the opportunity to work with a really awesome producer for Future, and he just wanted to something simple about teaching people about how to use like Pro Tools. He's a music producer, excuse me, and we went through this simple thing. We had the idea, we talked about it, and we got this all set up for him, ready to go. And now he's creating music and also providing support to other people. And this is like enterprise level software, right? You can do basic beginning, the simple things, right? Another cool one, we have the art screen. So art screens is just experience digital art everywhere. Start for $20 a month. And what this allows you to do is, I can show you here. It just allows anyone to put your artwork, right? So you would set this up become a member, and then businesses, hotels, bars, any location can use art screens, and then you can transform any screen into a gallery, right? So if you're a barber shop, if you're a nail salon, and you just want to display art, you can go ahead and do that. So for venues, in the venue portion, you can register your venue and then just curate your collection right here. And for artists, you can get your art on real screens across the world, wherever anyone is using art screens. And it's really just, it shows you. So, for example, okay, so this is one of the artists that we helped create products for. He's made some really, like, this bottle was amazing, really, really cool, right? But how do people across the world know about this, right? So you can have your Instagram on here, and then you can view all of their work in their own collection. And so that's what you can do with AI. And so we've been building, right? I know you guys see me talk about a lot of different things, and every time you see like little clips or shorts or on LinkedIn or any other platform, the full videos are on YouTube at W3MCT. You can search YouTube W3MCT if you want to ever watch full videos of the entire thing. But here, those are just a few things that we can do. Another tool that we created is Leader Pulse AI. And Leader Pulse AI is an assessment tool for leadership to help to figure out if there's some possible issues with your employees. And so the way this works is that for leadership development programs, it has the different workshops. It will recommend the workshops available. So someone I know is doing one-on-one coaching, and these are the programs that he does and has to offer. And so a lot of times people may not know which one I should do. So you can start off with the assessment. So you can see here, I can sign in quickly with like Google. Okay. Like I said, I'm from the dashboard. It's not going to come in, but let's see. It's been a while since I had to sign in. Oh, not that one. Nope. Okay. I forgot my login for this. I know it. I just don't. Excuse me. Let me pause this and log in. Here we go. Okay, sorry about that. Had the caps off for some reason. Okay, so you can see here once you sign into your Leader Pulse dashboard, just the leadership dashboard, you can see the different employee filters, department filters, report type, and the overall scores of leadership domain, the department analysis of each department. So you're like, what does all of this mean? So if we go to so we created the LBSA assessment based off of my client's services that he provides. And they basically wanted to be able to find issues in the workforce before they go bad, right? Before you lose a really high quality employee, can you see what's going on? So you can have the people, say, in your budget department, they complete the assessment. It's a really, really quick assessment. I'm just going through this quickly so you can see it, right? And, they answer these questions. I'm just going randomly. I have, and after this, right, after they complete this assessment, it's going to let you know, oh, whoa, overall leadership health, high risk, immediate attention needed. The decision drag is looking low, trust and safety score is low, change readiness, right, cultural alignment. And then it goes into letting you know, well, this is your AI leadership advisor, You can say, I've analyzed your results and I'm here to help you prioritize your development journey. What would you like to know? And you can say, well, our trust and safety score is low. What could we do, right? Our trust and safety score is very low. What can or what can I do to improve it? Right? And then all right. So it's incredibly proactive of you to focus on your trust score, right? And then it goes over what you can do, 2 immediate practices you can integrate, okay, the why behind the what whenever you communicate decisions or new initiatives, right? Active listening sessions. And you may say, well, I already know this information, right? Why is this valuable? Sometimes, in your workday, you might just need you might need AI to help you find the right words sometimes, right? And then it also provides recommended actions you can take to go ahead and fix your score, the timeline, and what to do. And we also, the cool part of this is, right, you have your admin portal, and then you can control and you can see all of that, right? You can manage your workshops that you have and the time frame for each one. You can look at all of the different reports. You can see, hey, I have a total of LBSA 1,000 response. This is the average health score, risk level, medium risk, why, and then it breaks it down like that. And so I was able to build out this tool using AI. And this is something anyone can go ahead and use right now in their job. And if you're not using AI to your advantage, well, we're here at W3MCT. We provide AI workshops, training. We'll come in and speak to you and to your team. We'll get you ready and confident and comfortable understanding AIs. And if you want a business system built out, these aren't simple, just basic websites or chatbots, right? We also built out, we build for anyone in any profession, right? So another cool project that I had the opportunity to do is to help a roofing company. Roofing company, a lot of times people may have issues at the weirdest of times. And so I built out this prototype to show roofers, hey, one thing that we need to look into when it comes to having a AI support service is qualification. And the first thing that we do with our AI is to qualify the lead. The last thing that we want is to provide a business with a bunch of tire kickers, right? Window shoppers. So the immediate question that we have with this roofing is, welcome to Premier Roofing. Are you looking for a repair or a full roof replacement? Now, this gives us the ability to immediately qualify the lead, right? And just to provide a solution, right? And get to the bottom of it. It's not asking about PII, personal identifiable information. It's not asking the user for anything. No name, no email, no phone number first. And the reason why is because people are always hesitant to provide those things, those contact information immediately without addressing their problem. So if anyone's coming to your business page and they're looking for you to address their problem without any personal information being shared, because at the end of the day, they don't know if they want to do business with you. And so it is your job to show that customer, hey, you want to do business with me, not because we've been in business for 20 years and so forth and blah, 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 but also because we're here to provide a solution to your problem. And we're not here to provide a solution to your problem, months from now, weeks from now, hours from now. We want to provide you the solution to the problem immediately, as soon as you reach out to us, because that is going to give your customer a sense of relief. If you are a business and you can provide your customer the first opportunity to feel a sense of relief on their problem, it is a high probability that they will continue to do business with you. Not for this transaction, but also into the future. And not just into the future, they will also talk about your business with others. And so that is the best part when it comes to setting up your AI integrations properly, right? The last thing you want is someone to reach out to you and they're automatically like talking to an AI, and they're feeling like this AI is just here to get information from me, and then and it's not going to work out, right? So let's figure out the problem. Once you establish the problem, showcase the solution, and then you can move forward. And so the way we also have this set up is that this will, so let's just say we want to do a roof repair. Okay. Now it's telling us, all right, cool. Still haven't asked for information yet, right? The next step is great choice. How soon are you looking to get this done? So one, we immediately qualified this lead from one simple question. We said, do you need a repair or full roof replacement? Well, we know it's not a full roof replacement, so we understand how the value of this potential lead, and now we know it's a repair. So we know we have a job, right? We know there is a person on the other side that has a problem, and your business has the ability to solve that problem. So now we need to figure out the time, right? Because timing is everything. How quickly is this roof repair? Well, you can say, well, man, we just had a really bad storm, and now the roof is leaking. It's 8 o'clock at night or 10 o'clock at night or whatever. I don't know what to do. Emergency. Like, I need this done as soon as possible. I understand this urgent. Let me get you connected with our team right away. Please share your details to lock in a priority slot. You go ahead and put your name, say Peter, and then you can put in a phone number, lock in the slot. Boom. All right. And then it immediately will get a text sent out. This is the demo prototype within Lovable. That's why it said error, but it would immediately get sent to your phone to immediately to get that done. Good way to have AI incorporated in this site. It's nothing crazy. You can have an ad run in that goes specifically to this site, right? And it's a very simple, easy to understand, easy to read from a consumer's perspective. It's not overwhelming for them, and it's just telling them what you can do and how they can get in contact with you. And so the next thing that we built is probably one of my favorite, but probably one of the most complex builds I've done so far. And this is the Enterprise Command System. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you this. So we built out the Enterprise Command System because I found out that the DOW is looking for a new task management system. I saw the contract for it. My company, unfortunately, is not IL5. However, I wanted to see if I can still build this myself, right? I wanted to see with the AI tools and the knowledge that I already have, is it possible for me to build this out? And eventually, the contract, I believe, the end date was yesterday, March 16th. So whoever did get that contract, congratulations, kudos to you. I hope you get to see this video. But the whole point of this, and also I want to let everyone know the information in this, right, is all for demo purposes and a prototype to showcase what is possible and what can be done. This is a production ready task management system, okay? Production ready, right? And this took me a lot of credits to build, but not as much as you would think. And so let's just get into it, right? So it has the capabilities for CAC or PIV and Microsoft 365. However, we aren't going to do that because this is just for the demo. So you log in, and then this is your command center, and it showcases your clearance, excuse me, your clearance level with this bar up here at top. We have the dashboard. You have your task, all right? That's under security level for secret. Correspondence, workflows. The analytics page here goes into understanding your current active task, anything that's overdue, the average resolution time, right? And the AI time saved based on 87% acceptance rates. This goes into, that also provides the AI Enterprise Insights, which is a live AI that goes over your tasks to just kind of let you know what's going on, right? And where to pay attention to. And then this is the workload heat map for each organization to kind of see, all right, which one has, you can see here at HQDA, W4, right? There's a lot of tasks. This is 30. And you can see here, there's only one task for W3. And so we have the SLA reports section here. This goes into for compliance, all right? And we have the AI assistant. You can go ahead and ask the AI assistant, ask about any task, correspondence, or workflow. What tasks do I have, or what task did I complete yesterday or something like that? Did I just complete? I don't know what's going to come up. I'm just testing it with you guys actually right now. Let's just see what comes up. As an AI assistant, I do not have direct access to your real-time user activity logs or personal profile status within the database for privacy and security reasons. That is actually really awesome, right? Because you don't. However, you can say you can check the completed, right? But it tells you how to navigate it, right? Navigate to your task dashboard and look for the tab labeled completed. So let's go. Navigate to the task dashboard and look for priority. Let's see, not priority, status completed, and boom, right? So then you can see here completed and the due date. And these are all the dates for that task. So say we wanted to intelligence collection requirements validation. 6 days remaining for this task. If we wanted to reassign it to another person, we can go ahead and do that and find their name to reassign it to. For example, if we want to reassign it to that person, we can initiate a signature, okay? And for it, add signature, create a chain. So you can see approval chain is started and set up here. And then we have the workflow setups you can save here. Now, the really fun part about all of this, okay, is the commander view. This is by far my favorite part about this. So this is the commander view. And so let you know your current priority actions, the time, the date, the enterprise status, okay, actions, info, decisions, correspondence, right? And then your activity feed. So I'm gonna exit out and we're going to the demo mode. So the demo mode goes into simulating new task and what it would be like if this were production and live so let's go start demo tour. All right, so it's gonna say, hey, this is our 3-star sees one screen, real time, every directive track, the commander's dashboard. On the commander's dashboard, we're going to use the demo controls panel to simulate a flash task. We're going to watch it appear live on the dashboard, real time, updates, no refresh needed. Click simulate new task in the demo controls panel, then advance. So let me go ahead, simulate new task. I want you guys to keep an eye right over here so you can see simulate new task. Boom, flash task right here. You can see activity feed, right? New tasks are just coming in right now. 10:53, 10:53, 10:53. All these new, whoa. Right? Simulate SLA breach, right? Boom, right here. You can see that. And so it's given us everything that we need to make a decision right in one screen. On the bottom, you see the active task, your overdue, pending actions, and SLA compliance. Okay. You have real-time events. So this is the task management board. On the task management here, we kind of went over that already as well. You can go ahead and create a new task. Okay. Pick the classification levels, the action type that you need, go through that process, the people, tasks, all of that. And so this is very, very detailed and would take a very long time to complete that I was able to do in a weekend with AI. And so this is what's happening right now. And if you're not in tune with what's going on in the advanced and innovative technology ecosystem, I will gladly come to your office, your team, and just share with you what are the capabilities and what you can do. And it doesn't have to be this advanced either, right? It doesn't have to be a DOW enterprise task management system. You can just be a simple, not, I don't want to say simple, average individual that, is at home and has an idea, and you want to put that idea to work, right? Something, stop thinking, start executing. We created the event co-pilot, and this is your AI co-pilot for launching in-person events, from venue research to attendee outreach. Go from idea to sold out event in minutes, not weeks. So you can launch your event. You can say, hey, I want to do an AI. I want to host a AI and tech workshop. Okay. That sounds exciting. To get started, let's nail down some of the key details. We need to know about the location, expected size, and then the budget, right? Once I have this information, I can start suggesting venues and outlining a budget to make this workshop a reality. Let's get those details locked in. So let's go try that out. So location, Aberdeen, Maryland. Expected size, let's just say 20 people. And budget, I am a startup with about $500 budget. So great. All right, great. Aberdeen, 20 people and a $500 budget. This is totally doable. Since you're a startup, this is likely your first event. I highly recommend a soft launch approach. This lets you validate the demand for your workshop without a huge financial risk. So here's the plan. We're going to pick a venue with a $500 budget and 20 attendees in mind. Let's focus on affordable venues. I recommend checking out community centers, activity centers, hotel conference rooms, okay, and then libraries. Pricing, and then Eventbrite setup. So we're not going to go through all of it, but that is what you can do. And then so this is our demo. All right. So we went over a lot in this video, but I wanted to just make this one because I'm the founder at W3MCT, and I'm working every day to make sure I can provide valuable solutions to everyday people. Our goal is to provide a solution to a problem you don't know you have. And we utilize AI tools to help get you there. If you're interested in having us come in to do an AI workshop to train you and your employees, we would gladly do that. Head on over to www.w3mct.com, and all you have to do is click Get Free Consultation. We do our consultations Tuesdays through Thursdays, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. All you have to do, say, yeah, let's do it. Awesome. What is your name? Okay. An email address. And pick the date and time. It's really that simple. And so when you go ahead and do this, our team of AI agents will reach out to you and you'll get a call from me and we can have a conversation to see how W3MCT could provide that solution to your problem. I appreciate your time. I hope you have a wonderful day, evening, night, wherever you are in the world. Stay safe. God bless.